Welcome to the One of a Kind Financial Show Daily with your host, Mike Milligan. It is Friday, November 21st. I am looking forward to spending some time relaxing this weekend after another busy week working and helping people with their financial plans. But did you know today is Say Hello Day? This trend was created many years ago, and you're going to hear why on the segment of the One of a Kind Financial Show. But I want to tell you a couple things about hello. Hi, I'm Mike Milligan, and when I was 11 years old, I began an entrepreneur journey that has continued for the last 39 years, and now has me as the founder and creator of One Oak Financial, where One Oak stands for One of a Kind Financial. If you wonder why I call this the One of a Kind Financial Show Daily, and we do the radio show, the One of a Kind Financial Show, and I wrote the book, The One of a Kind Financial Plan, and our company is called One Oak Financial, it's because I believe you're unique, and you're unique enough that your financial plan should reflect that. So when you hear this hello segment that we did on World Hello Day, I just want to say hi to you. You're unique. You're one of a kind, and I think you deserve a one of a kind financial plan. Until then, be one of a kind.
Welcome back to the One of a Kind Financial Show. I'm a consumer advocate, Gary Nolan. Back with us to help you take charge of your money is Mike Milligan. Mike has helped hundreds of clients achieve their financial retirement goals. Been doing it for 25 years. Mike is also a fiduciary. It's a very important distinction when you're looking for a financial advisor. So welcome back to the One of a Kind Financial Show, where your money and life are both truly one of a kind. I am Gary Nolan, and here with me is my friend and co-host, Mike Milligan. Now, next weekend, Mike, on the 21st, on Friday, is something that people may not know, but it is World Hello Day. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, that's right, Gary. World Hello Day began back in 1973, 52 years ago. During a tense time after the Yom Kippur War, two brothers, Brian and Michael McCormick, wanted to promote global peace and communication. Their idea was very simple. Everyone should greet at least 10 people today, providing with a friendly hello, and just by that hello, seeing how far it can go to break down barriers and build better understanding around people.
Mm-hmm. You know, when I pass people on the street on my way to work, a lot of times I'll see if they make eye contact. And if they make eye contact, I immediately say hello. A lot of times they're walking with their dog. That's an instant hello if I'm saying hello to the dog, too. You know what I mean? So
It is.
Yeah. Well, we got a good story that starts by saying hello on today's show. Let's make it real for retirement. Retirement is filled with new beginnings. Sometimes it's about numbers in your plan, but often the first steps for the unknown. Let's lay out 5 moments where retirees are really saying hello to something brand new. Say hello to new routines. First up, Mike, big change in most retiree routines. What's that hello sound like?
Well, retirement lets you say goodbye to the morning commute and hello to your own rhythm. Most people create fresh routines. Maybe it's a morning walk. Maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's enjoying coffee at sunrise. See, these small choices add the structure and purpose we sometimes lose after leaving to 9 to 5. You know, Gary, this new routine makes me, when we talk about building a vision and the one-of-a-kind financial plan, we kind of talk about this new routine a little bit, because we always, in the financial part, we talk about asset allocation and we talk about healthcare and all this, but This new routine could be like time allocation. How do you spend your time? And so it's very important that when you retire, you go ahead and say hello to new routines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and get something started. You know, a new hobby, something that you like to do every day. You know, like you go for coffee with your friends, or go for a drink later on, or have lunch with friends. Whatever it is, start a new tradition today.
Yeah, so that's like saying hello to new passions and hobbies, right?
That's the next thing we're going to talk about. That's next on our list, Mike. So how often do retirees rediscover lost interest?
Well, I think it's all the time, right? After decades of work, you finally have space to try painting, music, gardening, or golf. I was just on a call this week with a client who in high school he was the state champion in the 200. He became a master swimmer. And here we are 40 years later, he's picking swimming back up again as a way to stay active. See, taking up new hobbies or bringing back learning and socializing keep our minds sharp, right, and our hearts happy. Matter of fact, that client, I actually wrote down something that client said. He said, I want to be all I used to be. What a great quote about bringing new hobbies back.
Yeah, that is really a great quote. The show is the one-of-a-kind financial show with Mike Milligan. I'm Gary Nolan, your consumer advocate. Want to thank you for joining us, spending time with us this weekend. We certainly do appreciate it. That phone number is 800-748-1838, 800-748-1838, or text the word IDEAS to 600-700, saying hello to travel and exploration. That's number 3, the big one, travel. What does saying hello to those road warriors mean?
Well, plenty of retirees use this time for adventure, whether it's road tripping across the country to maybe see like the Grand Canyon or visit like national parks. Maybe if you're out west traveling east to finally see Times Square and the Statue of Liberty. When you start ticking off national parks or even visiting grandkids, you're saying hello to all the places and people that have dreamed about but have never had the time to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Saying hello to volunteering and giving back. That's number 4, giving back. How does retirement open up this hello, Mike?
Well, I mean, just because you're retired doesn't mean you're dead. And retirees often fill their days with volunteering at food banks, animal shelters, mentoring, you name it. Because every volunteer shift is a hello to new faces and fresh purpose. You find community because you're doing something like-minded. It's a real lifeline for building connection and meanings in this next phase of your life.
And number 5, saying hello to new social circles. Last but not least, new friends. How important are these hellos, Mike?
Well, they're huge, Gary. Whether it's joining a club, attending faith groups and Bible studies, or even moving to a new community, retirement is a chance to build friendships that add vibrancy in daily life. Saying hello isn't just for today, it's for tomorrow's community. And Gary, these are the stories that I can tell over and over and over again, whether it's my friend in Fort Lauderdale who moved from Northern Virginia. He's retired there, and now he's got a pickleball group, to the friend in New Hampshire that all of a sudden at retirement now is traveling into Boston a couple days a week to have dinner with a new group, or my friends in Chesapeake who get together on Tuesday to play cards with a group they didn't even know 3 years ago. See, saying hello to new social groups is something that will provide vision and purpose for the rest of your life.
So you prepare for your own one-of-a-kind retirement. Use World Hello Day as a reminder. It's not just about what's in your portfolio. It's about hellos you share, the connections you build every step of the way, Mike.
Yeah, and just like the brothers who created World Hello Day, so Brian and Michael McCormick back in 1973, they started it with a simple vision to say hello to 10 new people. So this weekend, as you're listening to this show, just remember next Friday, it's on November 21st. Say hello to 10 new people or reconnect with someone from your past. Start with hello and just see where it leads.
All right. What a great segment. That's terrific, Mike. I wish we had more time. We're up against the clock. Tell us about the one-of-a-kind financial plan.
Well, the other thing we'd like for you to say hello to, guys, is the one-of-a-kind financial plan. We do this one-of-a-kind show to introduce you to something brand new. Guys, the one-of-a-kind financial plan is different. It's not one size fits all. You're not going to get this plan if you walk into Wells Fargo or Edward Jones. Nothing against the people who work there, folks, but our team builds these plans on taxes, retirement income, investment, long-term care, and legacy with intent and purpose. That purpose is the plan is about you. So hello, guys. My name is Mike Milligan. I build one-of-a-kind financial plans. I want you to come visit us at One Oak Financial on Colley Avenue. And when you do, and you walk in and you see Natalia and she says hello, you're going to realize you found your financial planners for life. Gary, do you want to tell people how to call and schedule that time to come on into the office?
800-748-1838, 800-748-1838. Folks, advice like this shows you how important it is to meet with a financial coach, to meet with Mike and the team. Here's the deal. They understand the ins and outs of the financial world. Take advantage of this opportunity. No cost, no obligation. 800-748-1838 or text the word IDEAS to 600-700. Do it right now.
Thank you again for listening to the One of a Kind Financial Show Daily. I've been your host, Mike Milligan. If you enjoyed the segment that you just listened to, I invite you to connect with us on Amazon. Google the One of a Kind Financial Plan. It's a best-selling book in the personal tax category, and I invite you to do that. Number two, if you feel like you need more education when it comes to your own personal financial planning, we have a course that's offered through Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia. It's offered virtually, and it's a self-paced course called Personal Financial Planning that I helped develop and I teach. It is 6 sessions, 90 minutes each, and full of recordings for you that you can start and stop based on what you need. It goes through the psychology and philosophy of money, the cash management, budgeting, and debt management. We talk about insurance, whether it's property and casualty like your homeowners, autos, renters, to the type of insurances you work on at or you need to replace the biggest asset you have, which is your income. Then we move over and do a real big investment dive into the difference between mutual funds and ETFs. We go all the way from crypto down to individual stocks and bonds from an academic standpoint. Then we look at retirement planning, tax planning, long-term care, and legacy. Ultimately, with the idea that you can build a one-of-a-kind financial plan for yourself. Ultimately, though, what it does is it equips you with knowledge that if you're ever in a conversation with a financial advisor or a financial planner, you know the questions to ask. So I invite you to reach out to us. You can go to mikemilligan.com under the Educate tab and see how to register for that. We also put some resources behind that on school.com in our private closed group where you can ask questions and learn more. As always, just remember that I am an investment advisory rep, not only with One Oak Financial, but also Advisory Alpha LLC. Ideas by Mike doing business as One Oak Financial, Mike Milligan LLC, and Advisory Alpha LLC are unaffiliated entities. And thus, all opinions expressed by me and Gary on the One of a Kind Financial Show and me on the One of a Kind Financial Show Daily are purely my opinions and does not reflect investment advice. Please consult with a licensed financial professional before making any decisions. Till next time, this has been Mike Milligan.